Hello everyone! This is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, The Report of the Week. Thank you for checking in. Perfection. There isn't many an opportunity where that word can even be used, especially in regards to what I review here on this channel. Utter perfection. Absolute perfection, right? The perfect meal. An elevated burger experience like no other. I don't think I've ever uttered those exact words ever before in this channel. But I just did. And you know why I just did? Because that's what Sonic said in the ad for their new Sonic Smasher. This might be it. This might finally be it. Perfection. Or it might be a horrible burger. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But let me tell you, Sonic is really playing this up with the release of their new Sonic Smasher. And they proclaim it is an elevated burger experience like no other. So if you thought you've had a burger, you've thought wrong. They took this burger, they smashed it in, and I guess that makes it really good. And it's elevated. I mean, this is it. This is the pinnacle, the zenith, probably of your life, honestly. You think about everything that's ever happened before in your entire life, all the good memories you've had. This is going to be, like, forget all of that. Every other good day you've ever had is going to be nothing compared to the Sonic Smasher. I mean, it's just going to be that good. Yeah, who am I kidding? It's a burger from Sonic, but they're really playing this thing up, though, and of course I am too, having fun with it. It's a smashed burger. 2 Angus Beef Patties, smashed and seasoned. Smasher sauce, American cheese, pickles, and onions is available at the price between $6 and $10, and it is in this box. Essentially what they're trying to say is that it's supposed to be better than the usual stuff from Sonic. And they may be trying to say, look, we're Sonic, we're the drive-through place, the drive-in place. We've got our drinks that we're renowned for, of course, but, you know, maybe we can compete with the big boys as far as burgers are concerned. That's the gist behind this, and I know I'm out of focus. There it is. So it's got these smashed patties. That's supposed to be the big appeal here. Smashed them in. You can't see much from this angle, so let's do that. Oh, here's a better view. They say they're seasoned and they're smashed. I saw how they did it. Like, they have a methodology. They actually hired these special, they call them burger artisans. They look like these big bodybuilders, and they have these special gloves. And they just, like, pound the meat. It's really quite a sight to see. And I just made that up. You can see the beef patties, though they're not that thick. It's actually a double. It's really tough to see. It doesn't look like just one, but there's actually 2 there. Can't even really see it. All right, see, that's one patty right there, and there's the second one. Really difficult to discern, but you can see the American cheese, the pickles. Some onion, not a ton of onion. The sauce. There's that view. There we go. See, 2 patties. but on the thinner end, because again, it's supposed to be smashed in. And the price is variable, $6 to $10. I paid $10 for this. But if it's good, it's good. But generally, it's supposed to be around the $6 range. And, well, let's see. I think I said everything that needs to be said about it, so let's try it out. Let's see if this is any good. I could be silly with all of this stuff, but I'm sort of having fun with this one. Let's see if it's any good, though. The Sonic Smasher from Sonic. It's going in. Wow. This is some next level burger enjoyment right here. I mean, this is better than Five Guys. This is better than In-N-Out. I mean, they talk about elevated right here. I'm just kidding. It's all right for what it is. Like I said, I couldn't help but just play this stuff up. You know, when they say elevated, I just thought, because I paused the camera, of course, to just, you know, save some time. And as I was sitting here eating this, I thought, you know, they're playing this up so much, I thought, I'm just going to pretend like I'm all spaced out, as if this was, like, so blissfully enjoyable, like this was just some life-changing burger. And all of a sudden, it's like I'm re-examining everything because it's just that good. Now, I'll be honest, it's not a bad burger from Sonic, but it's just a Sonic cheeseburger, right? That's the thing. It's all right for what it is. It's actually not too bad of a burger. But to sit here and pretend like it's the best burger that you've ever had is just silly. And admittedly, I'm having maybe too much fun with this one. But, and no, this is not a life-changing burger by any metric, I would say. It's not bad for what it is. Mark my words, it is not bad. But it's pretty average, all things considered. That's the thing. So, take a look at the cross-section for a quick moment. I know, you know, seeing my bites and all that can be what it is, but I just want to emphasize it. Now you see the two patties a little bit better, I think, don't you? One on the top and one on the bottom there. Because from the outside, you could usually just see one. So despite it being smashed, once you start eating it, there is a decent thickness and a decent proportion of the meat to then bun and topping ratio, which is what you hope to see, of course, right? There's a good amount, at least, of the meat there. It's juicy. It's flavorful. It is seasoned. There's just like a salt and pepper seasoning on it, but I could really taste that. Quality of the beef is fine for what it is. It is tender, it's juicy, and a good amount of it, as you could obviously see. I'm happy with it. Again, beef quality is good, probably better than the average burger from Sonic. Now, one thing that I want to bring to your attention, though, is the topping dispersion, I suppose, if that's the right word. This is heavy on the pickles. I'm not sure how well you can see because it sort of blends in, but there are at least 4 different pickles on this. I think there actually... No, there were 5 because I ate one whole as I was taking a bite. So you can see lots of pickles, and there's the onion and then the sauce. The pickles are obviously... They have that crisp to them, and of course they're tangy, right? Tangy pickles. The Smasher sauce is also tangy. And the onions have that sharp potency to them. So essentially what you're getting is the saltiness in the meat, and then this very tangy note as well that comes with both the pickles, the sauce, and even the sharpness of the onions. But I'm pleased to say that they complement each other nicely, because also with the American cheese involved, it can get a bit oily, it could get a bit greasy, I should say, and salty too. So you have this tanginess of the pickles and that sauce that helps moderate everything out and balance everything out likewise. All in all, it's a pleasant burger, though. You know, there's not a ton to really say about it, except that the quality is totally acceptable. Beef quality is good. Tastes good. Good amount of the cheese on it. It's a decent cheeseburger. But then you get that tangy note from the sauce, which is, again, very tangy, and then all the pickles. But it works. I think it balances everything out, and it's a pleasant burger. They are overdoing it, though, as far as claiming it's that good. It's not gourmet or anything, and don't expect it to be. Five Guys is better than this. In-N-Out is better than this. But you know what? Compared to like a McDonald's burger, I would say that the Sonic Smasher is actually a little bit higher quality. It is a bit overpriced, though. Like I said, I paid $10 for this. This is not a $10 burger. But if yours is closer to $6, then that might be a bit more reasonable. But, you know, so the price is a little iffy. But quality-wise, pretty good, all things considered. So, I have no real complaints. I think it's fine for what it is. Not gourmet, not the best of the best. But still good, all things considered. And I'm going to give it a good review, resultantly. I'd say this is an 8 out of 10 burger. Fine for what it is. I had fun with this. It's not the best of the best, but it's still fine for what it is. So go out and get it if it's of interest to you. Yeah, decent quality meat with a good little tangy note that complements it quite nicely, and a good cheeseburger too. And that's all that I have for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, The Report of the Week.